Hello and welcome back to Dragon Quest 1 Tutorials. I'm GZ, and in this video we are going to do a video on the February 18th update for the Alchemy Journey, and also go over the new weapon that is going to be Little Devil Setia's Rod. So pretty much from the 18th we actually have a new Alchemy Journey, so more information about it is going to be found right over here. So with this, this is going to be Alchemy Journey Zombie Edition. So previously we had the Dragon Edition, and then before that we had the Slime Edition. So now we're going to actually have the Zombie Edition. So with the Zombie Edition, that's going to be from February 18th from today, and going to pretty much be ongoing from now. And then here, pretty much the main boss enemy that's going to be here is going to be the Ghost Ship Captain. So this was from this particular character was from maybe 2 years ago, a kind of May event, early May, right before around Golden Week or so. So this is actually going to not be too hard of a battle, I believe, but pretty much with this journey, Alchemy Journey is going to be pretty much featured to go and upgrade this particular weapon, or this accessory right here. So this is going to be the 4-star Ruby of Flames accessory. So pretty much going through this, you're going to actually need to do a few things first. So with this, getting started with the Zombie edition of the Alchemy Journey, you first need to be questing in the quest without completing it, and then while in the quest, equip this particular accessory, the Ruby of Flames, on one of your characters, and a recipe to upgrade it will be will appear on the field. So this recipe is going to be the 5-star grade accessory Ruby of Flames Plus. So once you have required that recipe, you will then be able to challenge the Ghost Ship Captain boss along with other zombie type enemies. So in regards to the Ruby of Flames, the original or the current Ruby of Flame stats are going to be plus 12 to your defense, and then plus 5 to meta weapon and physical technique damage. Then when it is upgraded to the plus version, it will have again plus 12 defense, plus 10% to knockdown resistance, and plus 10% to meta and weapon physical technique damage. So pretty much for the battles with the Ghost Ship Captain, this enemy right here, you're going to actually or actually just going to be recommended for meta weapon and physical technique damage for all that are going to be recommended for this particular battle, but it's also possible to use Dorma and Gira attributes as well. And then also breath damage can actually be pretty effective here, so you're going to actually see that in battle later on, especially since I'm going to have on the Claw of the Phantom King. So also another item that is going to be important for this battle is going to be the Zombie Orb. So in this case, not right here, but I'll have a picture of it right here. So the Zombie Orb is received when you have gone through 50 battles against the boss, and it will be very similar to the Slime and Dragon Orbs from the previous Alchemy Journey editions. So when you equip it on a character, a recipe to upgrade it will appear on the field, so you will be able to upgrade the Zombie Orb and Ruby of Flame simultaneously. But the process for upgrading the Zombie Orb is going to take much longer than upgrading the Ruby of Flame. So pretty much with the Zombie Orb, when it starts out, just the regular Zombie Orb is going to have plus 10 to your max HP, plus 3% to damage to zombies. Then after that, with the Zombie Orb Plus, plus 20 to your max HP, plus 5% damage to zombies. Then Zombie Orb Plus Plus, going to be plus 30 to your max HP and plus 10% to damage to zombies. So pretty much in terms of upgrading, you're going to actually need to get materials pretty much right here. So in order to get a large number of materials to upgrade the 2 accessories, you must defeat all enemies in the boss fight within the first turn. So defeating the enemies in the second turn will guarantee you a moderate number of materials for upgrading the accessories, while defeating the enemies after the second turn will not yield you that much. So with the team that I do have, I should be able to take down enemies by the second turn, and I could get lucky if I happen to have a good support character with my team. But also besides that, receiving materials to upgrade the besides receiving materials to upgrade your accessories, you will get 30,000 XP for the battle, in which you will be able to get up to 3 million XP for completing this quest weekly. Also, there, like the Golden Dragon in the Dragon Edition, there will be a special enemy called the Golden Hand that will randomly appear after you have defeated the boss enemies. So defeating this random enemy will earn you 40,000 XP and also a chest with materials equivalent to the number received from defeating the enemies in turn 1. So pretty much going to my team right over here. This time I will be using my current leveling party for this Alchemy Journey, which is going to feature a High Priest and 3 dragons. Though I will have a High Priest on the team, this character will be focused on either doing damage to the enemies or supporting my dragons with Encore's support skill, so not going to be focused on healing, but definitely with what I have here, this character is going to be focused on pretty much doing damage. So in terms of notes for this battle, pretty much you want to have a team that's going to go all out for attacking and does heavy damage, equip souls and soul pearls that do damage and have resistances to zombies. If using a support character, try having a support character that's equipped with a Mara based weapon. That's going to help you out. Then here in this party, I don't have a God Hand or a Demon Swordsman, but if you do happen to have one, use Battle Demon Release and Force Burst to try to finish the battle within 1 turn. So that's pretty much that there. So here I want to go over the equipment that I have on with this team. So going here first to my High Priest. My High Priest is going to be equipped with the Angel Guillotine. So pretty much I'm going to be using this for Death Sanction. So with Death Sanction, that's going to cost 40 MP and going to do 350% normal weapon damage to all enemies with a chance of inflicting instant death. But in this case with zombies or with these particular enemies, instant death does not work. So but I still actually do some pretty good damage with this particular weapon. And then real quickly, I just want to take a look at the souls. So these are the souls that I'm going to be using. I'm going to be using souls that give me increases to dormant damage. So here going to have Dark Overlord, Rio the Dragon form, going to have Ganasadai, going to have Underworld King Nergal, and going to have the Snow Elder. So besides that, another character, or the next character I want to go over, is going to be this dragon right here, equipped with the Galaxy Blade. So with the Galaxy Blade, with the Ikinari weapon, Mera Force, the sudden activation ability, I'm going to have Mera on this particular weapon. So I want to actually focus on doing damage to all enemies. So here with Heavenly Falcon Slash, so going to cost 38 MP, does 240% weapon damage to all enemies twice, and 24 damage twice to metal type enemies. But I will have the meta attribute with this weapon, so it should be doing a bit more damage. Then over here with this particular dragon, I'm going to have Claw of the Phantom King. So this is actually going to be good. Like I said, when I originally got this particular weapon, the Evil Seal sudden activation ability is actually quite good, as it actually seals breath attacks and spells, or silences breath attacks and spells of the enemies. So some of the actual zombies actually do have spells, and that actually does seal them so they are not able to attack. So that actually prevents quite a bit of damage being taken from my team. So definitely this actually works. And then of course I'm going to be using Scorching Heat. So that's going to use air of breath damage to all enemies. So that should actually work out well. Then over here, my dragons here will be equipped. This particular dragon is going to be equipped with the new weapon, so that is going to be Little Devil Setia's rod. So, which is going to be a weapon that is going to be very useful for this particular Alchemy of a Journey. And now I actually want to go over the stats and abilities of this particular weapon. So here you're going to actually see that its attack power is going to be at 172, and then in terms of the stats that you get for going up levels, at level 1 you get plus 5%, plus 5 to attack power if this is equipped on a superstar. Then over here at levels 35 you're going to get plus 5% damage to zombies, plus 5% damage to demons at level 40, and then plus 12 to attack power if this at level if you have expertise with this weapon at level 45. So that's pretty much going to be everything there. So I actually now want to go ahead and focus on the attacks with this particular weapon and actually show you how well this team actually does. So going to go ahead into a boss battle right here. So in this case, I actually do have my High Priest going first, but here on the I have actually 4 buffs right here. The buffs on the right, you're going to see 2 of them. The first one that you're going to see is going to actually be the third one from the left. So that is going to be Gosorori Sori no Inori, which is going to be Gothic Lolita's Priest Prayer. This is going to cost 2% of the max MP of the wielder of Setia's rod. So pretty much at the start of the battle, the character labeled as Self, which is this character here, receives the special effects of zombie damage plus and demon damage plus, and has double the damage for the effects. So this is going to last 2 turns. So yeah, so this weapon is actually quite interesting as it does not buff up the wielder but the actual character labeled as Self. So that's actually kind of very unique. Then after that, the next buff you're going to see, one that the picture we've actually have seen before. So this is going to be called Kakoi Chappy, which is really cool Chappy. So this is going to cost 5 MP. So at the start of the battle, the character labeled as Self has receives an effect in which their weapon and physical technique attacks cannot be guarded nor evaded. So that's going to last 2 turns. So that's actually going to be very important. So here I'm actually going to just go ahead and attack. So there, ooh, got some actually very nice damage there and got a crit attack on that enemy there. So here, going to actually go ahead with my dragon here equipped with Setia's rod. So the first ability I want to go over is going to be one we've seen before. It's going to be Ashibarai, which is going to be leg sweep. So with leg sweep, this is going to cost 4 MP, and this does 120% physical technique damage to one enemy and has a chance of knocking them down. So we'll see what happens. So going to be like this. So in this case, not knocked down, but that's fine. But I actually want to go over the next ability, so see you back soon. Okay, so now back with this dragon here. So the next ability I want to go over is going to be Yomi Okuri Gothic, which is going to be Send to the Underworld. So this is going to cost 30 MP. And what this does, it does 850% physical technique damage to zombie type enemies while doing 500% physical technique damage to all other enemy types. So it's going to look like this. So this is an ability that we actually have seen before on, for example, I believe going to be the Yasha Rod way back in the original vanilla version of Dragon Quest Walk. But now I want to go over the next ability. Okay, so back with this dragon. So next ability I want to go over is going to be this one right here. It's going to be Ko Akuma no Kiss, which is going to be Little Devil's Kiss. So this is going to cost 43 MP, and what it does 800% physical technique damage to one enemy with a chance of lowering their defense or attack or defense by 1 rank. So going to look like this. In that case, I actually destroyed him completely, but that's fine. So there, it took me 3 turns for that, so I didn't get a whole lot of materials here. Okay, so again, what I want to do is actually try Ko Akuma's Kiss again, so Little Devil's Kiss again, just to see if I can actually get the actual debuffs on it. So going to be again like this. So 17,000 damage, so it does a lot of damage. So in this case, I believe I did not get anything there. So yeah, so what I want to do is actually go over the final ability of the weapon. So see you back soon. Okay, so now back with this dragon here, I want to go over the final ability, which is going to be right here, which is going to be Succubus Wink. So with Succubus Wink, this does 600, or this is going to cost 55 MP, going to do 600% physical technique damage to all enemies with a rare chance to inflict sleep on an enemy, or all enemies or a enemy. It is actually a rare chance and it is random. So this also recovers the MP of all party members in relation to the amount of damage done with a max of 40 MP. So going to be like this. So there, defeated 2 of the enemies there. So now I'm actually just going to go ahead and end this battle here. But pretty much like that. So here I actually defeated this in round 2. So I actually got a different chest this time and a bit more materials as well. So like I said, Little Devil Setia's Rod is going to be a good weapon for this Alchemy Journey, and the Succubus Wink is definitely going to be useful in battle with this ability to replenish up to 40 MP. Pretty much the only way this could actually get any better is if I actually have 2 of these, so it's pretty much almost endless MP in a battle. I'm not sure if I would be able to get another one of these weapons, but definitely if I did, I definitely would put this on another character. So I have yet to try this weapon out in a Mega Monster battle or a Hokura, but I can say that this weapon definitely works well when you are fighting multiple enemies. So Little Devil Setia's Rod is definitely going good for field battles. So yeah, so pretty much that right there is going to be Little Setia's Rod, the weapon breakdown there. So also that's pretty much the Journey of Awakening. thing as well. So real quickly, going to our preparation section, and here going to be the actual section of the alchemy cauldron. So with this here, you're going to see that these are the materials that I am working on for upgrading the material or the accessories here. So I don't have a whole lot, so there's more that I'm going to need. So like I said, the Zombie Orb is going to take much longer, since there's going to be 2 different upgrades for that. And then here, the actual Flame of Rubies, or Ruby of Flames. This is actually probably going to be, just takes me another week or two. Pretty much I should have it done by next week. But yeah, with that said, I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. Definitely, I'd say one last thing for this particular battle. The Angel Guillotine actually did work out quite well for me. I did get some very nice crits. You could use the Mysterious Tambourine to boost up the attack power of your other characters as well, to try to take them out, try to take the enemies out in the first round. That is one possibility as well. So just giving you some options. But with that said, I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like. If you would like to see more, please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.